Hello, guys. Um, this is just a short vlog to this big event that happened in American government, like making gay marriage on a national level legal thing. Since it was ruled by the Supreme Court. The thing now is that I'm not very well wandered or whatever you call it in whatever the American or the English phrase is in American government and how it works. But as I understand it, uh, it really does mean exactly that. That from now on, in each and every state, gay marriage is legal. Um, First of all, this sounds really great. As somebody who has been defending and fighting for gay rights for quite a while now, even so mostly on in my opinion counts and not too active because, well, being straight myself, it is kind of a topic for me where I can only see the injustice from the outside but not really and I can sympathize with them, but it's not really a matter that gets me each and every day. Now, something that's kind of wondering me. First of all, I'm a skeptical person, so a big surprise there. First, I don't know what this means right now. I mean, it is legal, but I would expect that the internet is celebrating more, or that something bigger is that there would be a bigger reaction to it, because so far the reactions are rather moderate. I believe I came across a few Tumblr posts and one video by Jacqueline Glenn, because yeah, I actually digged out all those old channels I intentionally unsubscribed from because I don't want to have all those political content anymore. And she was the only one, and she was being very happy, I guess. I mean, the problem is she is doing this too long. I have a feeling she looks a little bit like it looked. Her reactions looked fake, or it was like she got the information and it took her hours to prepare for the video, and so the actual honest enthusiasm that probably carried her a few hours earlier was faded, and so she needed to fake it a little bit. But I'm personally still skeptical. What does this mean? Does this really mean that in America now in every state they are completely equal, at least in the right of marrying? It would be awesome, but is it really that simple? Is it maybe this is me not being an American, not realizing what a Supreme Court ruling means, but is it really that simple that now it is like bam, it is changed. Because if it would be such a big magnitude, I would expect the internet to explode. Right now, it's like, oh yeah, there's a video over there, a few Tumblr posts, a few people changed their avatar to something resembling the rainbow colors. So, okay, good. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe to get completely cynical about it, that all the people on the internet just enjoy bitching about shit, and when something good actually happens, they don't know how to react and don't react at all. I don't know. This could be also the thing. Um, but yeah, from what I see, this is especially for America a big step. Even so, I have to admit, I have a gay coworker, and a while ago, during a lunch break or morning breakfast or whatever, I we got about on the topic of how the gay rights movement is implemented in certain countries, and I kind of had to face my own ignorance because I was like, oh well, at least Germany isn't as bad as America, and she was like, dude, no. Apparently, Germany doesn't make such a loud, bigotry loaded deal out of it, but apparently, in its quiet way, it is the gay rights in Germany are not as good as I thought they were. It's probably really the thing that in America you have those loud bigots who make a big fuss about it, who are like, oh, it's the end of marriage, and while in Germany there is this is not very pleasant status quo, but everybody is rather quiet about it. The people who are for it, the people who are against it. So the entire not making everything over the top like a certain 50 state great nation, 52, whatever. You have a lot of states over there. So we are not as over the top and doing everything to the extreme as America. And in this case, I have the feeling that our more moderate tone we usually have here in Germany, or I believe Europe in general, most European countries are a little bit more laid back, a little more quiet about this kind of stuff, kind of backfires because the public, me, who is not directly confronted with the topic, is actually ignorant and stupid and not realize what's going on. So I dare to say that America is now clearly ahead of Germany. So guess it's time to revise my show. Sucks to be German. But yeah, is it really as great as it sounds? You see, I'm not completely enthusiastic myself because I'm skeptical. I'm like, is it really that simple? Does it really mean that? I didn't ask for that. Go away, evil thingy. Evil pop-up of evilness just interrupted my thoughts and my speaking and everything. But yeah, if this is really the real deal, if this is really like, no, I am completely aware that this doesn't mean the end of gay rights movement, that there's still a lot to do beyond just having the right. But from now, from one moment to the other, from one court ruling later, a Supreme Court ruling in this case, later, and suddenly even the most conservative, even the most Christianly bigotry states in the US are now all forced to allow it? If this is the case, this is like, wow. This is probably a very, very bad example, so I'm not meaning it as an offense, it's just the only thing that comes to mind right now. It is an inverse 9/11. When 9/11 happened, I was like sitting in front of the television and I was like, this can't be real. It's like a movie. This can't be reality. This can't be happening in a bad way. And here it is like, this can't be real. This is like, is this really happening? What I see there? This is a problem. So no offense to everybody with the 9/11 thing. This is just the one other big example for a negative I can't believe it moment. And here we have, I would say, if it is really what I think, what I understand it is, this would be a positive I can't believe this is real moment. Like, okay, now it's legal. So, these were my 2 cents about it. Problem is, I'm not involved in the matter enough, especially since I started to avoid political loaded content because it just made me miserable. And so I'm not fluent enough in the entire topic to really make a bigger qualified statement, but from what it looks like, it looks rather awesome. That's all I can say.